4. My parents abandoned my 6-year-old son in front of a church because I refused to lend their golden child $50,000. They said it was a lesson for me for daring to abandon the family. 3 months later, the judge's decision left them horrified. I just heard from Mom and Dad about what happened with Logan. I can't believe it. Hearing that, a wave of anger rose inside me. I asked him, did you know they planned to do this? Dear Eric replied sincerely, I swear I had no idea. I only vented to them about you refusing to help. I never thought they would go that far. Hearing his voice, I could sense that he was telling the truth. After that, Dear Eric asked how Logan was doing and checked in on Audrey and the new baby. After the call, I felt a little relieved. At least Dear Eric showed genuine regret and seemed willing to take responsibility for what had happened. At that moment, I realized that maybe Dear Eric had finally learned the most important lesson of his life. Our actions can profoundly affect the innocent. The following Monday, with financial support from Thomas and Linda, I first met with attorney Jennifer Martinez, an expert in child protection and family law cases. Jennifer was a 45-year-old woman with 20 years of experience in the field. She had sharp eyes but carried a sense of deep compassion as she listened to my story. After hearing everything, Jennifer said, "This is one of the most serious cases I've encountered. Using a child for personal revenge is unacceptable." Hearing that gave me a sense of reassurance. I quickly asked, "Do we have enough evidence to file a lawsuit?" A few seconds later, Jennifer responded, "We have Pastor Williams's testimony, and we may be able to get surveillance footage from the church. I'll reach out to obtain the recordings." Over the next week, Jennifer worked diligently to gather evidence. Pastor Williams agreed to cooperate and provided a detailed statement describing Logan's condition when he was found. At the same time, the church's security camera captured footage of Robert and Margaret dropping Logan off at 5 o'clock in the evening. They left without saying a word to the church staff. Watching the footage, I saw Logan run after them, only to be gently pushed back by Margaret, who told him to sit still. That moment shattered my heart into 1,000 pieces. Jennifer also obtained psychological records from Logan's doctor. The report indicated signs of stress and anxiety in Logan following the incident. After 2 weeks of preparation, Jennifer filed a lawsuit against Robert and Margaret in court. The charges included child endangerment, emotional abuse, and abandonment. When they received notice of the lawsuit, Robert and Margaret hired their attorney and tried to deny all the allegations. Their lawyer later contacted Jennifer to suggest settling the case privately, but I refused. At that moment, I told Jennifer, "I want this handled in court. No one should be allowed to hurt a child without facing the consequences." After hearing that, Jennifer nodded in agreement and we moved forward with the case. 3 months later, the trial took place at Fulton County Court. Due to the seriousness of the case, several local reporters were present to cover the proceedings. I sat in the front row in court with Thomas and Linda that day. Logan was not allowed to attend to protect his emotional well-being. Audrey stayed home to care for Sophia. Robert and Margaret sat on the opposite side with their attorney. I noticed that both of them avoided looking in our direction. Presiding over the case was Judge Patricia Henderson, a 55-year-old woman with 25 years of experience in family court. When the trial began, Jennifer opened with a strong statement. "Your Honor, this case is not just about child abandonment. It is about using an innocent child as a tool for personal revenge." Hearing Jennifer speak reassured me that taking them to court was the right decision. Immediately after, Robert and Margaret's attorney tried to defend them. "Your Honor, my clients only wanted to teach their son the value of family. They had